winter crack back there. My son, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. My son's screen protector back there. You know, be hanging out the window flapping. But welcome to part two of relationship goals. Because some people don't realize that when you commit to a relationship, you must give it 100%, not 20%, not 30%, not 50%, not 75%, 100%. And people wonder why, their relationship not working out because they have one foot in, one foot out. So it's like 50%. I think if you're not going to commit fully, why do it? Why waste that person's time? Why waste your time? Why taking the risk of bringing that person something back that they didn't ask for? Think about that. If you want to be out here and be a cheater and do things like that, just be single. It's not part of relationship goals. Relationship goals are to build, to bond, to connect, get to know each other. My thing is some people, let me slow down. Some people, they want to get to know the body first before they get to know the person. Let me say it one more time for you guys. One more time for you guys. Some people want to get to know the body first before they get to know the person. Y'all new to the channel, welcome. Hello, what's up? How you doing? Y'all new to the channel, welcome. Hit the like button, the sub button, $3.99. How time is it earlier today? That person have a nice body, nice body, nice shape, nice smile, everything. But have a nasty, disgusting attitude or no respect for someone. It's just so many things you got to look for more than just the body. If you're trying to build someone, connect with someone, get to know that person first. Get to know that person first. Then you figure out, okay, let's set some plans, let's set some goals, and let's conquer our goals. Don't go in a relationship, like, a blind mice because you don't know what you're going to get yourself into. Why best to get to know the person before you decide to commit to anything. When you rush into something, 9 times 10, majority of the time, it's gonna end in a bad way. So instead of rush trying to get in the bed with that person, get to know that person because you don't want to make that mistake that a lot of people made in this world, moving too fast and end up stuck with someone with children. And after 15, 20 years, you decide to leave that person. By that time, majority of your time is gone. You wasted your time because you wasn't happy, pretend to be happy, and y'all wasn't building anything. Y'all just stuck in neutral. It's very important to set goals and country goals when you relate with someone because if you don't, what's the point? Let's think about it. I'm not focused on my phone right now. I'm just driving, talking, you know. It's no different than having Bluetooth on the phone and you pretty much talking to your wife or your husband or your kids or someone you remember. I'm paying attention to the road right now. I'm not looking at my phone. That's the difference. So don't think that just because that person look good, smell good, talk good, they say all the right things at the right time. But is it worth it long term? Think about it. You can write a check right now. Where back in the day, you could write a check and you would clear for at least 7 days. After 8 days, the check either gonna accept or deny, which means bounce. Same in relationship. Her can talk good starting off, this thing you know, as time go on, they show you their true character, who they really are. So if you're not setting goals, if you're not trying to build with no one, you know, don't waste your time because your time is very valuable. Your time is very important. So I get it. If you both, you know, started this together without anything, of course, it's authentic because y'all didn't have nothing. And once y'all finally get where y'all be in life, nothing will matter because y'all didn't have it. Y'all didn't have it once upon a time. But if you build something and someone else come along on the part of it, you think it's right? In my book, no, because they wasn't there with you when you eating rice and beans, when you eating, canned goods, when you eating ramen noodles. It wasn't there with the struggle, but it want to be there with you when you are succeed, you yourself in life. See, we live in a time right now when people don't want to go through the struggle; they just want to go straight to success. It don't work that way. We must go through this. Sometimes you have to go through the struggle. You got to go through hardship. You got to go through the trial tribulation to get what God would you be in life. But some people don't understand that. Y'all new to the channel, work at that like button, sub button, and $3.99. So you put all this hard work to be successful, but the person who you with at first, a part of that journey, I feel like they entitled to some of that because they were with you when you didn't have anything. They motivate you to do better, but things didn't work out. So in my eyes, I feel like that person is entitled to something because when you didn't have nothing, they were there with you, but things didn't work out, and you move on. The same mentality, and you grow and you be successful. I feel like my heart should go back and thank the person and give them something. And someone new come along who wasn't there, they get all the benefit because they see that you got money, you wealthy, you have everything in order, and they just want to come along for the ride. But the person who was with you at the time, when you eat your ramen noodles and canned goods, they stuck it out, but things just didn't work out. So think about it. I'd rather be someone who with me where I didn't have anything than bring somebody along who knew, who just see the aftermath. They didn't see behind the scenes struggle, me up all night, me eating canned good ramen noodles. They didn't see none of it. The person before that, they see my struggle, they see everything. So why bring somebody along knew that instead there because they the benefit that you give them instead of what can you do for you. Think about it. It's deep and very deep. That's why a lot of people fall short because the person who they were with before they had all this fortune and fame and money and success, they cut them off because somebody knew they just met. That person knew they just met gonna benefit from the other person who actually was there with you. We didn't have nothing. They'll come along and take everything from you. Then what? That's why I said I ever be like come like very, very, very well successful, you know, let's say for example, you know, if like for example, if my wife decide, you know what, I don't want to do no more than et cetera, et cetera, I feel like she would be entitled to what I have because she with me when things first started, because she was there with me when I didn't have nothing. So that's why I look at it. It's what some people should think of as well, you know, because it starts somewhere. Yeah, like I said earlier today, every story have a beginning and an end. But the question is, how you gonna tell your story? Yeah, of course, some people, you know, relationship end bad, ugly, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But some people they should leave on good terms. They still friends, but it just didn't work out. So you got to realize, you know, when you have goals, you set goals, y'all come and go together. No, you know, nothing can't stop y'all because y'all got y'all mindset on certain things. But if you decide like, you know what, I don't want to do this no more, it's fine. It's then. But at the same time, in life, people change. You know, people grow. I get it, and some people don't grow. It's just part of life. You know, and you feel like that person's not, you know, trying to grow with you. Of course, you don't want to move forward. Of course, you don't want to, you know, be that person. But at the same time, that person was there with you and motivate you to do better, and y'all just didn't work out, and you grow and you go on to be successful, and you are able to help that person, and you know that person's struggling, help that person, help that person because you know they were there with you when you didn't have nothing. Why should this person benefit off of your success when they wasn't there with you when you were struggling? Think about that. Well, I'm from the United States. Y'all new to the channel, we'll get the lightweight, the subway, and 399. I'm tired. I might make it home like at 3 something. I know my son probably be up, but it's okay. But I'm about to go and eat donuts in the car. Just think about life. You live, you learn, you grow. You grow from your mistake. You don't continue to make the same old mistakes. If you continue to make the same old mistakes, that's a you problem. That's something you have to figure out in life. Don't point the finger at other people because things don't work out. Sometimes you got to look yourself in the mirror like, wait a minute, what have I done to cause this? Why I keep failing at certain things in life? Because some people like take accountability from it for their mistakes in life. The moment you start taking accountability for what you done wrong, then you realize, okay, I know what I did was wrong. Now I evaluate what I did was wrong, and I try to do better. And like instead of put out the car like, oh, this person doing me way because this, etc., etc. Instead of doing that, take full responsibility and stop, complaining about why it doesn't work out, why people are always targeting you. Sometimes you gotta look yourself in the mirror like, know what? Why every time something happens, it's always in with me because sometimes be you, sometimes be you be the problem. So I always have relationship goals. I always have goals when you have a relationship because if you don't have no goals, what's the point of having a relationship if you don't have no goals? It's like having, it's like how, for example, just like having a pail with no water. What's the point of having a pail if you don't have no water? You know, why grow with the pail? No, you need water. And you wonder why you ain't got no water because you're too busy running around stirring up mess and not focus on what you need to do. That's part of life. We gotta live, learn, grow. Don't just be stuck. Don't be stuck because when you get stuck, then what? And if y'all new to the channel, well, get the like with the sub button. We try and get to 1,030 subs. I think we're at 125 right now. We are 5 subs away. If we get there by Sunday, our goal will be a comfort. If not, it's okay. If y'all new to the channel, welcome. I'm back ready to get off of you guys because I'm almost at the house. So hope y'all have a great night. If you're new to the channel, can you please hit the sub button, $3.99, and turn notifications so when I go live, you don't miss when I go live. So it's just a little people part two. I will continue come with part three tomorrow on relationship goals. So y'all stay tuned. It's a little serious. So y'all stay tuned. Hit the like button, the sub button. $3.99, and hope y'all have a great Friday. And remember, y'all gotta stay focused. That Fox kids can't cross the road. Y'all stay focused and put God first, and everything is gonna fall in place. New to the channel, hit that like button, the sub button, because when you have goals in life, in relationship, conquer your goal. Don't let outside interfere with you and your husband or your wife or your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever got going on. Because in the day, only you know what's best for you and your relationship. I don't know what that is down there. I'm gonna see what that is. I'm nosy. I think it's a coyote. I think it's a cow. I'm gonna go see right fast, you guys. I know it's not a deer. Might be a cow. And let me check and see. I'm being nosy, you guys. Come close by the house, so I'm gonna check and see what it is. Y'all new to the channel, welcome. Hit the like button, sub button. Did it left already? Did it leave? I'm gonna be nosy. Let me see what this is. I don't know if it's a coyote or what it is. There's a fox. That's a fox. Yeah, it's a fox. That's a big fox right there. That was a big fox. So if y'all new to the channel, welcome, you guys. Welcome. Hit that like button, the sub button, $3.99. We trying to get to we trying to get to 1,030. I think we are like 5 away. I'm not sure, 5 away from that number. If y'all don't mind, hit the sub button. It's $3.99. Don't cost a dime. I'll take it 1 second. The sub button. Welcome to Handysparenthood. This is part two of a 4 series uh relationship goal. Like I said, 20 minutes the max I go on, and we're up to the 20-minute mark. So my thing is, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more about this. Hold on 1 second, guy. I got butts in the gate. You know, sometimes it's best, to keep the people who knows you the best around, because when you bring new people in your life, you know what they bring to the table. Because sometimes, sometimes it could be a good thing, sometimes it could be a bad thing, but based on what they bring to the table. If they're not bringing nothing but a conversation, you have a conversation with your family, your friends. If they bringing more to the table, at the same time, while they bringing more, you gotta realize, okay, true enough, person might be successful, have everything they want, but how's their personality? How it is, with communication, is so much more than just, money and success when it comes to relationship. Cause you can have all the money in the world, but don't have no type of communication at all. Yeah, true. You buying your wife, girlfriend, husband, boyfriend, gift and all that. All that cannot replace the happiness, because eventually they'll get old, because the one who love you, they want your attention. They want more. They want that quality time, not just gift, because it's deeper than gift and present. If you realize that some people say, well, I have to go buy her this, she'll be okay. Maybe she don't want that. Maybe she just want to be around you. Maybe she want to go watch a movie. Something very simple. You go buy her a $10,000 ring. You think, okay, this will make her feel better. Reality, it'll make her feel better, because she's not about the materialist thing. She want that quality time, that person time with you, and want to build and bond with you. But sometimes people don't understand. They think, well, I would just do it because do what she want. The reality is deeper than that. Some people some people fall short in the relationship. They think, I can buy this, I can buy that. In reality, most times women don't be wanting. They be wanting time with their husband or wife, etc., boyfriend, girlfriend. And you got to realize that they have feelings too. So if you constantly working, I give you feeling, but if you're not communicating with them, what's going on, you wasting your time. You're wasting your time because everything's not about money, success. It's all about you know taking that time out and getting to know that person and spend quality time with that person. You know, a simple dinner, home cooked dinner, make them happy. You have to go to a 5-star restaurant because they want sometimes want to be at home with you. They don't want to be around the people. Think about it. So when it comes to that, be mindful. Every woman, every man, it's not too much material thing. Only thing they want is that quality time with you. And you got to realize you have to make sacrifice and make time for them. If you don't, guess what? It's not gonna work out. Well, that's it for right now, you guys. I'm gonna come back on tomorrow with part three. Well, later today with part three, relationship goals and tips. So if you're new to the channel, the like button, the sub button, free 99. This is Handy Parenthood. I'm signing off. Y'all have a great day. If y'all haven't seen it, go back and watch part one. Then follow that part two. And I'll tell you guys later. Hit the sub button, free 99. Handy Parenthood. We signing off. God bless you all. I'm gone.